Everybody trying to fake, everybody trying to get a BBL, all this little shit.
Why this, why that? No one gives a toss about that. Like, the point of the matter is what happens, and what you have to deal with as a result of the things that happen is going to happen. Exactly. Regardless of my opinion on it, your opinion on it, or anybody's bloody opinion on it.
Trying to be a whore as a man.
Yeah.
You know? Go sleep with as many women, go for the experience, because that's why men we experience the world.
I don't feel sorry for young Philly. Not one bit. No, I'm serious.
Okay, so you should watch that movie because it talks about the race society we live in, how everybody trying to fake to look nice and beautiful. And in that movie, it's all about it. Most people that really suffer from it. It's a dope movie. Definitely, I'm literally gonna recommend you to watch it. Yeah. That's the new one. I think there was an old one as well before or something. It's a remake of it. Uglies. So the new one, the 2024, I believe. So it's a dope movie. It's just the concept. It's not about the characters, but it's the concept they came up with to explain what the society is going through. You know, where everybody trying to fake, everybody trying to get a BBL, all this little shit, and you know, all these things going on. People, young kids, they have to stress themselves out to record themselves on the street, to post, and I see this pretty much every other day because I walk the dogs.
Bro.
So when I go on a walk, I see it. Sometimes I look at myself, I'm saying, wow, you guys, you ain't got no life, man. In our time,
let me drop in.
we were outside playing.
Let me drop in.
Right.
If you want, what was it, Universe 25? I think it was Universe 25.
Is it a movie or what? Universe?
It's basically a theory about
experiment
about
Universe 25.
mice.
Oh, yeah.
So what you're talking about is basically kind of like Universe 25, and I suggest you guys go on YouTube and watch that, and it's basically what's going on in our society right now. Right? You get me? We got beautiful males.
Uglies is the same thing as well.
Come on.
Movie.
Trust me, you explained it to me. I'm like Universe 25, the theory, it's not a joke. Even though it's to do with mice and rats or whatever, it's not a joke. This is serious. And you see it play out, like they keep doing it, and it plays out the same. Just like how we're playing out right now.
Right.
But what I was going to say, right, I don't feel sorry for young Philly. Not one bit. No, I'm serious. It's not even funny. I don't feel sorry for him one bit.
It's the way you say it.
Because you know the position you're playing. You've always known that position you're playing and where you're trying to get to, right? And the fact that you're on YouTube, and I'm sure you got guys and you've seen posts about, you know, the alleged, you know, alleged rape or essay that's happening out here,
right?
You know, where women are accusing men. And then you find out it's fake, you know, it's fake news, it's not real, it's false.
Right.
You understand? And it's like, you got status, you got notoriety, you're doing well for yourself, you got deals. You know you're gonna have grabby hands. Like, you're gonna have grabby hands from family, from friends, outside of the camp. You get me? Even the people that you call your close friends or your close circle, even some of them probably thinking about snaking you. You understand where I'm coming from?
get that back.
Yeah. So the fact that you allowed yourself to be put in that position, I find that crazy.
It's an ego-driven thing, though, man.
You understand?
100.
And I'm not saying it can't happen to anybody, but the fact that, as I said, you got notoriety, you got status. You cannot be putting yourself in these type of situations. You can't, right? And there's some things where it's like, all right, then cool. If you know, say, you're that type of guy, and you're just wild like that, there are things that you can do to say, listen, I've got consent. You understand? And so what if it makes you seem soft or like some beta, or who cares? You've got consent and you've got proof of this consent. So ain't nobody trying to play no games on you. We need to protect ourselves as man. Again, even though it sounds soft, protect ourselves from what? No, not the physicality of women, but the mental abuse and the mental damage women are trying to do to men with these type of accusations. And again, I don't promote what happens to women or men when they get horrifically attacked like this, sexual essayed. We're not condoning that. I'm just saying to the men, streets are moving, man.
Just a messenger.
don't shoot. I'm silent business. Don't forget to like and comment. That's the only metric I need. Like, protect yourselves, innit? Yeah, because we can't keep feeling sorry for you. And we can't keep making excuse for you. And we can't keep having these conversations for you because you choose to act wild with it.
Do you know what? Like, I agree. And the best thing that you could have to protect yourself in this industry in so many different ways is grounding. That grounding that we have in family, friends, like proper friends, you know what I'm saying, day ones, etc. Like, we need to keep these kind of people around us because they're the kinds of people that are always going to be honest with us about all of our shit, about your ugliest side, etc., and still be there. Do you know what I'm saying, in your life? And at the end of the day, if you had that kind of grounding, you wouldn't be in that kind of situation because you wouldn't be seeking out that kind of shit. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Not
the
necessarily.
Hear what I'm trying to say. Like,
you basically mean it's kind of desperate.
The issue I have is this. Yeah, as a man, and as in terms of from a business perspective, yeah. You know, when you brought this up earlier, Ty, when you said when you were talking about the sponsorship contracts, and how there are clauses in that contract that prevent you from painting the company brand in a negative light, for whatever reason. That is an indication to everybody about how you handle business on this level. Do you know what I'm saying? That's your blueprint of how to survive in this industry. Because if that big brand is saying that they want you to make sure that you do that and adhere to that, that's how you really need. They're telling you this is how you keep your money with us. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a joke. Like, you know, people need to be a lot more business minded when you attain the, you know, this level of celebrity or status or monetary status, etc. To keep your shit. Because, like, I'm sorry, like you said this in the first place, was it worth it? Seriously, was it worth it?
That
like,
box
yo, you can go. You've got the money, young Philly. You've got the kind of money to fly anywhere in the world when you don't need to go to work. Yeah. Now, hear what I'm trying to say. You've got the money to do so many things that most people can't do. Yeah. You should have focused on those clean fucking pleasures in life, brother. Yeah. As you get older, you start realizing that, you know what, like, what is actually really, really important in life, etc. Do you know what I'm saying? And hear what I'm saying. When you become, how can I say, when you when you work towards getting, you know, to this level of celebrity, etc., and success, like, you've really got to kind of leave those normalistic kind of ways of thinking behind, in a way, because that's not your life anymore, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you've just got to literally treat yourself clean, because anything can get you. Like, this world's out to get you, man. When you've got money, you're literally about to be hanged at that point.
But that's what I just said earlier. That's what I said earlier. When you become successful, everybody, it's a threat to your throne.
Slip.
I agree, but
it's not about you being paranoid, but you have to see it that way. That I'm become successful, I'm a king now. Everybody want my throne, so you have to watch your 65. But and again, another thing I was gonna say, sorry to interrupt. It's a lot of people, when they don't go through experiences, they don't know how to learn from those experiences. So you probably never be in a cases where in just a basic relationship where a girlfriend or ex-girlfriend make a false accusation about him or whatever, because most guys, they've been through that. And they learn from it, and they create a gap between of knowing when they go in certain places. Now, I can do this when I this because she's probably drunk. I don't want to think say this happened to me. I'm speaking for experience where I've been, where your ex probably created issue, or I know friends or people they've been in a problem before with the exes. They learn in a hard way, and they become more cushioned when they meet in a different girl on the streets, for example. Or I met you, you know, one night stands. Should I do that? Is it really safe? You know, it's a critical thinking, and critical thinking is something also that other people need. And most people don't have that critical thinking to make the right decision by thinking right now is a good decision. Like Spartan say, is that Zinger Burger foul was good, or it was worth it?
That the word play here is ego, bro, than anything else. The ego makes people slip up.
True.
You see, I agree with like some of what you were saying as well, right? But you know what it is, especially when people get some type of notoriety or, you know, become a celebrity, so to speak. And it's with a lot of us.
Right.
Even when we upgrade in life,
It's human, bro.
it's hard to break habits. And
True, true.
people even think sleeping around would be a different gal or be a different man or.
Subscribe to Silent Business.
You know what I mean? Coming to link my brethren every 2 days for the whole. It's a habit. You understand? Almost everything we do, it's a habit. It's recurring.
Yeah.
You understand? This is why we do it, and it's not easy. And some of it is just subconscious. You understand?
True.
So to tell somebody, oh, you need to operate like this when you get like this when you.
Basically, you be condition yourself to that behavior of doing it.
Yeah, you need
You be
to
condition yourself to
yeah,
that.
but
So
it's
you
the thing
become
where you realize, oh, right, as you said,
you don't basically think
you know
anymore.
what?
You just act.
I'm in this position. I'm gonna have to start coaching myself, my brain, to move differently, to operate differently. You get me? Because most people, as I said, it's habits, so they're just gonna continue operating
agree,
like that.
yeah.
The money
I
now
disagree.
or status just makes.
You see, disagree.
Yeah,
I just makes.
You want to
just
hear that
get bigger
disagreement
now.
as well?
I disagree. I disagree.
I want to hear yourself
No.
disagreement.
Listen,
It's
before you
interesting.
start,
Go
I'm
on.
just gonna say
Yeah, you've been silent for a while.
Thank you.
silent business.
It's business.
Yeah, to plug that.
Keep coming back to
Snow
the
bunnies
silence.
can be a habit too.
Sorry?
Wow.
What
I
was
can't
that?
believe I just heard.
What
you
was
say
that?
Wow.
I didn't know you heard that. Hey, did you get that? Because I gotta watch that.
You see, Red's just like, yeah, I got it.
Because
That came in clear.
I gotta watch what he just said.
Hold on,
I,
hold on.
I won't take up too much time. but
Nah,
I'm
do
just
your
gonna
thing.
say,
Take up some time. You
you
ain't been
look at-
talking.
I wouldn't even go there.
you look at every man that's getting caught out, bruv.
Right.
Snow bunnies, fam.
Snow money.
Snow
Yeah,
bunnies.
but
cuz.
Still fast.
You really think that they're the only ones that do it?
Most of them.
Yeah, but
Them
we'll,
snow
we'll go
bunnies.
into that's the whole.
Sorry,
listen,
I'm-
conversation.
Yeah, we'll probably need
I'm
some
being
stats
forward.
on that.
Yeah.
I will probably need
What
some
was
stats
the
on
word,
that.
bunny? Because I've heard the term before, but honestly, like, I'm just a bit confused. Like, just remind me again. Huh?
That's gonna go into.
Come on,
like
just
a,
explain to the brother, because even myself here, I don't know. So it makes two of us.
Just judging.
I'm going to use two type of language, right? I'm going to use TikTok language, and I'm going to use regular language. TikTok, hold up.
What? Alright, so this is what
TikTok
Wikipedia
language.
says. This is what
It's a-
Wikipedia says, yeah.
It's a WT
Yeah.
woman.
This is what Wikipedia says. A snow bunny, in brackets plural snow bunnies, Canada or US slang, an inexperienced, usually female skier. Is that what? So wait, how does this tie into what we're talking about?
And
Shit, that's actually a word then.
and
That's funny. Oh shit.
and if I'm not mistaken, the real world meaning is basically a white woman.
Yeah. Okay. Usually a petite white woman,
So
predominantly blonde.
Can I ask you guys a question though?
Wow.
Can I? Yeah,
I know.
I was just about to say that. You get me? Wouldn't that be classed as racism now that you as a coloured individual is calling, the other race not by the actual acronym but by something that some might class as offensive?
So what? When man gets called Mandingo, I should be offended.
Nah, I'm just saying, like
being offended is subjective.
I mean, the
Innit?
word snow bunny is quite similar to saying like a I don't even want to say it. But
a
No worry,
chocolate bunny,
It's gonna be
a
mute
charcoal
anyway.
like
or chocolate
turtle
bunny. You
or
could say
something,
chocolate
like-
bunny.
I don't know.
Yes.
Like,
It's just-
cute little animal, bro. It's I know not what you're saying, harmless, but bro. like a lot of these terms, man, like they're funny on one side and then very derogatory on another. And
Yeah.
it's
But
it's
back
one
on
of those
track.
ones.
Back on track.
But
Back on track.
there's-
All this-
there's
As
a
I
lot of
was saying, I
stereotyping with
disagree
this.
with what.
No,
I don't even know who
So
was.
go back and try. You
wasn't
were
my
talking
fault.
about
Yeah.
it was you.
Did I disagree with
I
you?
think it was me. I was
Nah,
saying
it was
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I
You
remember now.
disagree with
I
the
don't-
idea.
yeah, you were
of,
saying
I
something
disagree when you're talking about it being a habit, because we have to remember, like, for a lot of these celebrities that we're talking about, they're not real quote unquote celebrities. They get to celebrity status so quick, they forget everything that they did prior, or they were in a position of lacking. So now they got an abundance of women, abundance of money. Their head's gone. It's the ego, like Femi was saying. So I don't think it's a habit thing, because he might have been growing up not getting that many women. Do you know what I mean? And now you're a celebrity, everybody knows you. Women are throwing themselves at you. So in his position, it'd be very, very difficult to kind of reject every single woman that jumps on him. Do you know what I mean? And plus, he was doing the gig. I'm sure he was drinking and things like that. So, like I was saying before, where's his team? Do you know what I mean? And again, when we're coming from lack and then we get abundance, we have to kind of
You want to make up for all the time that
ground ourselves.
I hear what you're saying.
It makes more sense.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's true actually. So what I would say actually, there's a kind of 50-50 depending on the situation, how the person's been brought up.
Streets are moving, man.
I'm just a messenger.
Don't shoot. Don't forget to like, comment.
So if you're brought up in a very good condition, and in a good lifestyle with your minimum at this lifestyle, or you've been through certain experiences in your life, I don't think when you get to the top, you'll be so obsessed of wanting things that you never had. So this is why they say men, they need go for experiences, and most men they don't.
You think,
so you have to
did you
try
say they do or don't?
I said most men they don't go for experiences, life experiences. Life experiences is going outside the world, explore, trying to. I don't want to say that, but yeah, trying to be a whore as a man.
Yeah.
You know, go sleep with as many women, go for the experience, because that's why men we experience the world. So I'll put in a dog perspective. It's dog to experience world through the nose, right? They experience the world through the nose. So with men, we experience world through going through doing shit. You know, when we don't do shit, we don't know. Because that's why men learn. That's why men we don't do well at school, because we like to keep moving. We like to do different tasks, because that's why we do good. When you look at the rate of, between men and women, or between men and women who do better at school is always women. Men we lack of this. But when you look at the people who work, and do, hand jobs or this kind of little thing, work in factories is always men, because we like to move, we like to be use our physics. So
Can you repeat that one more time? I missed it.
No.
I was saying, right?
Don't do that, because we still got to chop up.
So anyway, you're gonna watch the podcast and you're gonna go through it and hear it, right? So this is what I'm saying. So men, this is why this is how we are anyway. We like to do things a little bit differently. We like to keep moving. We like to stay active. We like to go through experiences. Men, when they don't experience things, they don't get hurt. They don't stay calm. I'm saying that for when I was young. If you put me in a house, you let me stay watching TV. If I don't want to watch TV, I want to try to do something. Either I start claiming the walls, start claiming the stairs, trying to get myself in trouble. And if you look at the men, we always get in trouble compared to girls, even in the house.
Yeah,
Is it making sense?
Generalizing too much here, and this is what I want to say.
But we
because hold on. Let me just interject really quickly. Regardless of any excuses we can come up with,
is there
why
excuses?
people? Hold on.
Yes, go.
On arrête le français, le truc français là, franchement, parce que pareil, je peux retourner.
We gotta stop the French.
I could come back as well. What I'm saying is, hear what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, my point is this: regardless of what we can say about, what led him to make these bad choices.
Right.
The point of the matter is he made bad choices.
Yeah, of course.
And he, as an adult, is responsible for those bad choices and the consequences that come with it as well. Like all of us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That is the innate law of the world, my man.
Yeah.
So so what I'm trying to say is, people spend too much time going over why this, why that. No one gives a toss about that. Like, the point of the matter is what happens, and what you have to deal with as a result of the things that happen is going to happen.
Exactly.
Regardless of my opinion on it, your opinion on it, or anybody's bloody opinion on it.
Yeah.
Like, young Philly is dealing with the result of bad choices.
Right.
That's what that is. Yeah, regardless. And your bad choice can be basically just putting yourself in the environment where it's possible for someone to exploit you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But
Consequences.
what you're missing is human behavior.
We understand about here.
That's it. Because in all honesty, bro, like, I know how to minimize the possibility or probability of anybody
Of course.
accusing me of anything like that.
I understand, but here we're not trying to judge.
Right?
Here we're not trying to judge. We're not
let's
trying
be
to defend
smart,
anyone.
To a certain degree.
But we're just trying to give a different aspect,
I
perspective
get
of
to a certain degree.
Yeah.
certain things that it may happen during that. We're not saying that X, Y, Z, and this might be. We're not trying to
know
find
what it is?
excuses
You know
for
what it
him.
is?
We're just
Hold
trying
on,
to see
one sec.
in a broader's way,
Hold on, one sec.
perspective, like
Let me say
what
something.
Yeah.
possibility
No,
could
no,
have been
no,
that
no,
he
I
did
hear
or he
you.
did not
Wait,
do
I
it.
hear you.
beg you,
I hear
hold
you.
on.
Sorry,
Beg you,
go ahead.
hold on.
No, I hear you.
We need to talk about this. That what you said just then is dangerous. Is why probably young Philly is in the position he's in.
What's that?
The fact that you said you got the cognitive function to, what did you say? Never allow yourself to be in a position like that.
No, hear what I'm trying to say. Let me reiterate what I was saying.
Yes.
Yeah,
because I'll reiterate what I'm saying. I'm sure many men thought
and
that.
you know, this is what I'm saying.
So that's how I had to touch it back.
Hear what I'm saying. Because I'm going by all the information that we've kind of shared just now. Because I agree with pretty much all of it. You know, like, we are human and we do make these mistakes based on ego. Ego is what causes all of this in the first place, like from in my opinion.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and your ego is huge when you're at a level of success, as mine is.
You let your guard down, basically.
Raven fly, black rain fall like Guinness. Flash shit, Dr. You in the Cali the goose. Ego kept it spinning. My guys are 30 and really fuck with pagans. My guys are 30 and really fuck with pagans.